Another update on the garden for the 2025 collaboration of Survival Seeds with VC Homestead, Lazy Days, and Bushcraft Family. Those are the tomatoes in the ground. These are the first ones I did in buckets. Where's my cilantro? These are just different varieties. Wow, look at this big tomato. Just waiting for it to turn green. I mean red. They're green. I was gonna do fried green tomatoes, but I think I'm gonna wait for a red one first. Let me see. These are the Vega beds. I've got some kind of medicinal flower in that. That's lemon balm in there. These are my watermelons, and I have dill planted. They've really taken off. They're hanging over the side. There's my pepper, my stuffed pepper. These are sugar pumpkins. Starting to get the little tendrils. They've quadrupled in size. We have had so much rain here. There's another pepper plant. I've got thyme in there. These are my lima beans. Climbing up the net. And these are my acorn squashes on this side. There's some marigolds. These are tomatoes. This is a Dixie Red. And I have basil in here. These are big rainbows, these three. And I have a lot of basil right there. Yeah, I got to do something about that. We got all that water there, but it's not near the raised bed, so that's a good thing. And these two tomato plants, well, four actually, are doing all right. The ones down there, I lost them. They got drowned out too much. And these are my green beans. I've got green beans in the greenhouse too. Been getting some harvest out of those. And the peas I've been harvesting a lot. The rest I'm just leaving on here to get thick. These are the ones I like to steam or saute. They're so thin. They're good. And they're good put in salads too. But these, yeah, these are starting to get peas. And that's what I'm waiting for. I had the grandkids over picking them the other day. I got a cabbage right there. That's last year's broccoli gone to seed, I guess. And then there's my beets. I never cleaned out that bed. And over to the back deck, this is calendula. This is something coming up from last year, a medicinal flower. There's my comfrey. This is purple sage. Isn't it beautiful? Tomato seed got dropped in there, I think. There's some basil in there. And I planted some daffodils. This is oregano, marjoram, thyme, parsley. I've already cut that all back, and it's coming back again. I dried it. Here's my dill. My lemon balm is so, look at that, it's gorgeous. Rosemary, I don't know if any of the new seeds I put it are coming up, but there's sage. Love sage. So many medicinal ways to use that. And here's some thyme in here as well. I don't know. That happened last year. And here's my chamomile, getting all these buds on here. I already picked a few flowers from it. And these I pick like every 2 days. And then I said this was borage, but it's comfrey. So I have a lot of comfrey. I've already cut them all back and dried those leaves naturally And my grandkids left the bad out here. My Meyer lemon tree. So many lemons. They just grow in clusters. And I don't know, I need to get, that thing's supposed to drain, but I repotted it. I'm gonna have to check that. I can't have all that standing water in there. Well, thanks for watching.